What is going on, YouTube? Sync these here back with another video, and today I want to give you 5 things I think 2K can use to improve defense in the game. First thing I want to talk about is lateral quickness. Now I know I'm in my team, but just bear with me. I'm gonna bring it all around, make it all make sense. So my point guard I made thinking of John Wall in mind. He's fast, he can handle the draw, he can handle the ball, he gets his players involved, he has speed, he plays defense, right? Now the only true build in 2K that resembles him is a two-way slash and playmaker in Mycareer mode, right? But I made a slash and playmaker considering I wanted the 99 speed and ball control, which I get. But defensively, John Wall has 97 pass perception, 97 lateral quickness, 90 hustle, 98 stamina. How does that equate into Mycareer? Let's go take a look. So we're into Mycareer now. I'm on my slash and playmaker. Let's take a look at his stats. He has 78 close shot, 90 driving layup, 83 driving dunk. But the two stats I want everybody to pay attention to is my passing and ball handling stats, and then my speed and acceleration. Now, depending on what dribble moves I have on, things like that, I'm literally can zoom past anybody if they don't play defense correctly. It's impossible to stop. You can have a gap on me, I can shoot. You can play me tight and I can blow past you. It's literally impossible to stop. Now, if you could tell by my defensive stats, I'm a liability a little bit. Obviously, with the game mechanics and game, you understand how to play defense, but I have nowhere near what John Wall has in my team. And yes, I know it's my team, but it's Mycareer. I'm making this player to resemble John Wall, and defensively, I'm nowhere near a 76 lateral quickness at a 99.9. It gets to a 78. That's almost a 22. Hold up, my math is off. Don't worry about the math. I'm just so far off from 97 lateral quickness. It's ridiculous. That's 20 point like difference in lateral quickness. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous, 2K. And not to mention, let's take a look at the badge setup, right? Let's take a look at the badges, right? We go over to my playmaking badges and they just help even more. Quick first step, space creator, ankle breaker, tight handles. It's impossible for a defender to keep up. It's nothing to counter that, right? Ankle breaker literally says when performing step backs and other certain moves, the defender stumbles or falls more frequently when biting the wrong way. People just spam snatchbacks just to try to get you to stumble. Space creator. When performing any step back move or shot, there's a higher chance of successfully creating separation from the opponent. People do hop jumpers and don't even shoot. People spam hop jumpers and don't shoot. Don't let me even talk about handles for days. Tight handles. It's almost impossible to steal the ball. It's almost you barely lose any stamina. But what's the counter to all these playmaking badges? And I'm coming at this video as a playmaker with this build. I recently like this build again. Let's look at the defensive badges for the 1 to 2 guard. You basically have to have clamps. Intimidator, everybody knows about Intimidator. Is the most broken badge. But this badge right here, all ball pass, is supposed to combat it. It's supposed to counter it. Makes players more difficult to get past when playing off ball, as they can grab and hold their matchup and don't get their ankles broken as often. But someone put a video on YouTube in which they were getting their ankles broken the same amount of times off of snatchbacks. This game it just needs to be fixed. Intimidator, I swear, if you're big and all you can get is Intimidator Hall of Fame, you're the best big in the game because no one will score on you. 2K has to find a way to balance the game in a way that allows each badge to have a counter. Off-ball pass is basically a useless badge for any guard 1 to Any guard build off of pest is irrelevant. It's crazy how you put out all these badges and most of them don't have a counter. Clamps only works for perimeter defense. Intimidator works when it wants to. How does Intimidator work? Under the basket, over the perimeter, all over, and Rim Protector just works under the rim for bigs. It's crazy. 2K has to find a way to balance the game. Let's move on to the game mechanics, man. So I'm in the game mechanics section, and as you can tell, in Tense D, you just tap the left trigger or hold the left trigger. You enter a low defensive stance, but I don't use that because if I use it, I'm getting blown by. And then you see fast shuffle. Fast shuffle allows you just basically move laterally quicker while holding the right trigger and left trigger. If I had 97 lateral quickness, I could use this game mechanic. But in my career mode, because I have 76 lateral quickness, I have to move in ways that aren't natural when you're playing basketball. It doesn't make sense. And don't let me get into charge. Charge works when it wants to. I could be outside the key and the animation from a contact dunker just comes out of nowhere and I'm automatically dunked on. I'm outside of the charge circle, but I can hold B, but I'm still getting dunked on. Charges are like non-existent. They're like a unicorn in 2K, especially in Mycareer mode. Charges are a unicorn in this game. But my point is, if 2K combines those 5 things in Mycareer mode, I think it could be a lot better for defensive reasons. There are other reasons I believe the game could be better. It could be more competitive, but I know they won't do that because of casuals and things like that. But that's just my opinion on the 5 defensive things that 2K can change to make the game a little bit better. Everyone wants to be a superstar. It's a reason you're in Mycareer. You want to be a 99. I just don't feel that way. Like, every time I play Russell Westbrook with this particular build / playmaker, he can get by me and do whatever he wants. That shouldn't be the case. I should be on the same level, same badges, same all that as a Russell Westbrook, as a James Harden, as all these other superstars that are top tier players in this league. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. Comment down in the comment section what you would change about 2K defensively. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, man, remember to be great. I'm out.